10 biggest insects in the world. Titan beetle. The Amazon rainforest is home to many large beetles, but none of them compares in length to the titan beetle. Titanus gigantus. The titan beetle is the largest known beetle in the Amazon rainforest and one of the largest insect species in the world. They can grow up to 6.6 inches in length. This gargantuan insect has mandibles that can easily snap a pencil in half, and reportedly, they can rip into human flesh too. Like many beetles, the titan beetle can emit a loud hissing sound when it is threatened. Giant stick insects. The longest insects on the planet are stick insects, which have evolved a bizarre shape to hide themselves from predators among branches, twigs, and foliage. Stick insects are usually nocturnal, staying motionless hidden under plants during the day and then getting up and moving around at night. The giant walking stick from Southeast Asia is the longest variety, growing to as long as about 2 feet in length. Some species can produce a pungent smelling defensive spray, and some will feign death or even shed a limb to escape the grasp of predators. But these bugs are mostly harmless and are often kept as pets. Giant Weta. Endemic to New Zealand, giant wetas are enormous bugs that are related to crickets. The largest giant wetas can weigh in excess of 70 grams, which is 2.5 ounces, making them among the heaviest insects in the world. They can weigh more than a sparrow, but they are too heavy to fly. They are long too, with bodies measuring as long as about 4 inches, not including the legs and antennae. The insect's name comes from the Maori word Wetapunga, which means god of the ugly things. It earned the moniker because of its frightening looks. Goliath beetle. Based on weight and bulk, Goliath beetles are strong contenders for a title of largest insects on Earth. Native to Africa, males of these species can grow to over 4 inches and can weigh as much as 100 grams, which is 3.5 ounces, in their larval stage. They typically don't move much in the mornings when it is cool and stay in a lethargic state. But once they are warmed up by the sun, they become more active. They fly away when they are frightened. Though they are believed to be primarily vegetarian in the wild, they have shown a voracious appetite for protein in captivity, and captive beetles are often fed dog and cat food. Atlas moth. Commonly across the Malaya archipelago, these bird-sized insects are considered the largest moths in the world. They are so big that their cocoons are occasionally used as purses in Taiwan. The total area of their wings can measure more than 60 square inches, and their wingspans can measure at least 1 foot in length. Atlas caterpillars can be over 1 inch thick. Tarantula Hawk. These enormous wasps are so large and ferocious that they are capable of hunting and feeding on tarantulas. According to the BBC, female tarantula hawks like to tackle tarantulas because the spider's large size makes them a perfect meal for the wasp's larger than average offspring. Their legs have hooks on the ends, which they use to latch onto their victims, and their stinger, which can be as long as a third of an inch, is rated as among the most painful. Luckily, they are mostly docile unless harassed, but this is one mean bug you wouldn't want to encounter. Giant burrowing cockroach. Also called the rhinoceros cockroach and the litter bug, this insect is the heaviest cockroach in the world. Oddly enough, this is one roach you might want to keep around. Unlike other cockroaches, the rhinoceros cockroach doesn't have wings, isn't considered to be a pest, and plays an important role in its ecosystem by breaking down dead leaves. Some people have found that they make good pets. Found in Australia, These bugs can live for as long as 10 years and can grow to over 3 inches in length. Queen Alexandra's birdwing. The largest butterfly in the world, Queen Alexandra's birdwing lives up to its name with a wingspan of more than 1 foot. Found only in remote regions of Papua New Guinea, the first specimen ever found was taken down using a shotgun. Though it was only discovered in West in 1906, this gentle giant is already considered endangered by the IUCN, primarily because of encroaching development in its native habitats, mostly from palm oil plantations. The species is very highly prized by butterfly collectors and fetches a high price on the black market due to its rarity. Giant waterbug. These enormous insects, also known as toe biters and alligator ticks, can reach lengths rivaling some of the largest beetles in the world. Giant waterbugs can grow as long as 4 inches. Known as ferocious predators in the streams and ponds where they live, giant waterbugs can deliver a painful bite, thus the nickname toe biters with their giant pincers. When they grab their prey, they use their beaks to inject them with poisonous digestive juices, reports Scientific American. They wait a few minutes, then suck up the resulting liquid dinner. Nonetheless, in Thailand, they are considered good eating and are often attracted, harvested, and collected using black lights, which draws in the insects. Action beetle. Megasoma action, another of the giant beetle species in the Amazon rainforest of South America, can reach lengths of more than 5 inches long and grow as thick as 1.6 inches. It has a formidable armor like most beetles and very powerful legs that have large claws that help the beetle grip trees. In fact, due primarily to its massive size, adult action beetles have almost no natural predators. However, action beetles are sometimes kept as pets by children who live in the rainforest. If you like my video content, please subscribe to my channel. The subscription link is in the video description below. Subscribe.